Okay, 15 minutes have come and gone, and it's time to do the evaluation on the patient. The first thing I like to do is lay some paper towels down over the patient's back and just sort of blot away some of the excess allergen extracts. I'm careful not to smear or rub, but by blotting away some of the excess allergen extracts, this will make the evaluation much easier. Okay. We then use our ruler to take our measurements. The ruler has a lot of different ways to measure. You have the half circles at the very top. They go from 4 millimeters, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. The full circles are the same measurements as are in between the bolded lines. And then along the edges are your individual millimeter increments. Your histamine control is found in the A1 coordinate. You should almost always see a reaction here unless the patient was taking a medication they shouldn't take prior to testing. The typical measurement for the histamine control will be between 4 and 7 millimeters. And as we can see here, we have a 5 millimeter histamine control. This would then be marked on the patient evaluation form. So on our evaluation form, battery A1 histamine control, we saw a 5 millimeter wheel. And we will continue to do this for every other wheel that we see in every battery on the patient's back. After the evaluation is complete, the last two steps in taking care of the patient is to do another alcohol prep. We'll remove any of the excess allergen extracts from their back and also the marks we made with the Sharpie. Again, you may need to use more than one alcohol swab to do this. The last step after we get done doing the alcohol prep or the alcohol wash is just to grab some Benadryl or cortisone type cream, rub it over the patient's back, and that'll stop the reactions from going any further. Good. In this picture, we can see where some of the positive reactions occurred in the D panel, especially in D5, F2, 3, and especially F4, and also some in the G panel. In this picture, the alcohol wash had already been started before the picture was taken. However, you can clearly see the positive reactions in the raised white areas. There was a few in the A panel, B, C, D, 1 and F, and then a few in the G panel as well. These are what we're looking for positive responses.